Good morning. So there's a post. I've been seeing mixed reactions about the things I say here. And I know there's a certain group of people who will understand what I'm saying. And there's a certain group, the mediocres, who are just going to look at things and say, but she's just saying. When I tell women to wake up and have financial freedom, I'm not saying don't get married. I'm not saying disrespect your man and stuff. I respect my husband, I am very well established, very independent. I've got my shit together. But one thing about me, I'm going to respect my husband regardless. And one of the posts is like, you can't advise us because you just inherited, you just found. Let me tell you something. You guys know the Semwanga when he started popping bottles. You don't know the Semwanga that I was with. There's a big difference. The Semwanga that you know when he started popping, when he came out to show I'm a big boy, and that is the Semwanga you know. The Semwanga before popping the bottles, it's me, my family, his family, and the people that were close to us who know, So you cannot sit here and say, no, I am not in a position to advise you about financial freedom because I married into wealth. No. I've pinned a post on my Instagram. Go and have a look at that post. It's basically, when you get in there, there's this one tiny old picture of me and him. Those are all the answers you're looking for. When I tell you what I'm telling you, it's because of experience. I've been here for a while. I've transitioned myself into so many generations, and I know. I know the generation way back. I know the generation between. I know the generation now. I am the one person who's going to advise you because I've been there, and what I'm telling you is the truth. Financial freedom is a must in this generation for women. It's not negotiable. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. Are we together? What's wrong with this hair? It's a necessity. So I've pinned that post to show you that I did not just come from nowhere and boom, I met Ivan Semwanga and I inherited. That post is to give you an insight, because the popping bottles Semwanga that you know is not the same guy I know. So we started in a tiny room, guys. Lord rest that man's soul. I've never seen a hard-working man like that guy. Very ambitious, very hard-working. And then my energy, God with him, we were both hardworking. And yes, relationships don't work out because people fall out of love, people fall out and everything. But one thing for sure, we built from scratch. And whatever we built is whatever I'm continuing with today. You know why? Because I'm also a smart woman. I was behind the success of that man. I was there with him. We would put ideas together and we had things going like, let's do this. I would chip in. You know why? Because I'm smart. And that is why I managed to build with him, and we have what we have today. I was not just part of the furniture. The same way that you know today would bring you into his house and you were going to be part of the furniture. I keep telling people I have been the foundation from day one. Concrete foundation. And nobody can come and tell me you don't deserve a seat on that table. It is my table. I built this table. Nobody's going to come and tell me, no, you can't sit here. You can't eat here. It is my table. Matter of fact, you can't sit here. You can't sit with me and my kids. You can't. Go and just see a brief history. No, you just inherited. What are you talking? I don't know about inheritance. I'm just managing a legacy that I built from scratch. That's the difference between me and you who's looking for rich men. And I'm not saying we don't want rich men. We all want the rich men. We all want the luxury. We all want to fly private jets and stuff. But unfortunately, we're not all going to get it. We're not all going to get it. So what do? We build the lives we want. If we are not going to get the life we dream of, it's a fantasy. It's dreaming. Then what are we going to do? We are going to build the life or the So, darlings, don't sit here consoling yourselves to say, oh, she just inherited. Yeah, I can be like her. I don't have to do anything. You have to do all the work. You're going to have to do all the work, unfortunately. And to the very few, the lucky ones, the blessed ones who happen to get with the wealthy rich men, we are happy for you. We all want to be there. But unfortunately, the universe doesn't work how everyone wants it to work. So I'm not against people with the men with money, and I'm not against with the women who don't have it. All I am saying, we are going to work to get it. We're going to get it. You are going to get it. You're not going to sit around and wish and dream. You're going to work towards getting it. I'm not misleading anyone here. I'm not misleading. I'm just stepping in to give you a shoulder. Like, I'm a sister. Come here. Put your head here. I've got something to say to you. And this is what I'm saying. Some of you are so biased. So biased. You're just throwing a comment. You probably bought your phone when? You probably acquired a phone last year. You only started buying data bundles this year. You're getting onto the internet and just seeing people's names and you think, oh, okay, I've figured it out. No, darling, you haven't figured anything out. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. I've been a foundation, a very concrete foundation from day one. And if I wasn't the woman I am, if I wasn't the woman that God made me to be, none of this would be existing. I don't even know where my kids will be today. I don't know where we would be today. But with God's favor and blessings, what I started, I continued managing, and I've multiplied, and I've made bigger and better because I was a foundation from day one. So I don't want to hear no bullshit. Oh, you inherited. I didn't inherit. I just continued a legacy that I was part of from day one. Now that you have that information,